Here, also known as the Gold Digger Girl, coming in live for, I have to be very careful with my language because Facebook did not love the title of this masterclass series. So hopefully I don't get audited by its fancy AI bots and all the things out there. But this is going to be all about monetizing your Facebook groups in less than 72 hours. Basically, if you want to blow up your Facebook groups and make some money from them, that's basically what we're going to talk about for the next 3 days. So if you're like, yes, I'm in, I can't figure this out, I need some help, mama's got to make some money, I'm your girl, because that's what we're going to be covering together inside this training series. And this is hands down one of my favorite ones to teach. Ask my team. I was like, you guys, I'm so excited. It's masterclass day because we've actually have thousands of people that register for these masterclasses. And over the last few years, we've done a lot of these. This is, I would say, top 1 or 2 of most requested over the years. Okay. If that doesn't tell you what's going on here, you definitely be excited about that. I'm actually going to turn off my iPad because my Wi-Fi is low. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. In the comments, say hello in the comments. I am all about live interaction. I want to know, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do? Where are you from? What are you most excited about with your Facebook groups? We're going to get into, how to take a VIP group and flip it into a value-based Facebook group. Because let's face it, nobody wants to be in a VIP group. Or if you have a group that's not doing awesome, should we rebrand it? Do we dump it? Like, what do we do here? Or for some of you, you don't have a Facebook group, or you're listening to coaches telling you that they don't work. Okay. We've actually been able to grow our Facebook groups for huge numbers, as you guys can see. And when I first started, I didn't have a Facebook group. And so I continue to use Facebook groups as my number one place to generate revenue for our business and our company. Okay. So who this is for? This is for the entrepreneur who says, I want to be able to use my Facebook group to be a place to create community, nurture leads. When I'm on, Instagram doing a reel, or I'm on TikTok or wherever, I want a place to funnel my leads to, right? Maybe you've got an email list going, maybe you don't, that's not required. But people are missing the valuable ability to create community inside of a Facebook group, which you can't get anywhere else. You can't get it with an email list. You can't get it with, people commenting on a post on Instagram that you're also commenting on. Yeah, there's some fangirl going on and influencer stuff, but real community that can happen is magical. At the end of the day, if I asked you right now, where are your leads at? Like, do you have them in a contained location? Where are your leads at? You're going to look at me like a deer in the headlights because you have no idea. That's what I get from people when I ask them. You have to have a place where your leads are contained, or you're absolutely missing the mark. You're leaving money on the table. Look at this, Denmark. That's actually on my list of places to visit. I've been over to Europe 3 times, and I didn't make it over to Denmark. So that's actually my husband is half Italian and half Norwegian. So we want to come up that way. So that's really cool. I love seeing where y'all are from. This is so great. This is awesome. Also too, friends don't leave friends out of awesome trainings like this. So if you have some business besties that need this information, I'm also going to teach you guys how to use this for network marketing, direct sales. So if you have a team, get them on here so they're drinking the Kool-Aid with you, okay? Because, oh, by the way, if you have an upline that is doing their own thing and you're like, okay, we need to get your uplines buying as well, get them in here, because when they see what we're going to create, they're going to want to change everything you're doing, because that's also not working anymore, right? What is it? Add, tag, message, add a bunch of people in and tag them. It doesn't work, okay? Nobody likes that. Get them in. If you're in the service-based industry, so you are a coach, a consultant, you have an agency, you're a realtor, where are your people? Okay, we need a place for them. This is so important. I can't stress it enough, okay? This is for the person who says, I want that, okay? Now, I think most of you know me. If you are new to our community, can you just put new in the comments so my team can make sure to reach out to you? Okay. And what, if you're new, I'd love to introduce myself really quickly. Some of you, I think a lot of you know me. I see a lot of familiar faces. And if you don't know me, I'd love to introduce myself really quickly because you're probably wondering, okay, why her? Why should I listen to her? And I'm going to share with you why. By the way, you guys, I grew up my bangs, and this is the first time my hair's kind of parted down the middle. What do y'all think? This feels really weird. Like I haven't had my hair like this since I graduated high school. Okay, I'm throwing it out there. I'm being a little vulnerable. Okay, so who I am is what you see is what you get. Obviously, there's no filter. If I say something that offends you, it's because I don't have a filter. You know, like the old person that's like 85 years old, and any of you are 85, rock your bad self. But like, you're like, oh my gosh, they have no filter. That's me. There's no filter. Okay, I don't know how to operate that way. It's just how I'm wired. So I actually got into network marketing in 2017. I got into online marketing in 2011. I had a blog, a YouTube channel. I had some products out there, didn't sell anything, didn't make any money, had to go back and get a corporate job. Big fail, in my opinion. I failed, went back to corporate, got married, had some babies, had a lot of postpartum depression. Anyone else? I struggled with alcohol abuse for over a decade. So it got worse and worse and worse. When I was let go from my 6-figure corporate job out of nowhere before I had my second baby, literally, you guys, I was 8.5 months pregnant, and the lady flew out from corporate. She was like, hey, tell me about your territory. Let's spend the day together. And I'm like, this is awesome. Spent the whole day with her. And at the end of the evening, I'm like exhausted. I was wearing like boots. Why do you wear heels when you're like 8.5 months pregnant? I was exhausted. She's like, oh, by the way, we're eliminating your territory. So you don't have a job. And I was like, what? Got in the car. It was raining out. I was sobbing on the phone with my husband because we had Addison was 1.5, and I was about to have our second, Elise. I was sobbing in the car because we were living paycheck to paycheck, and he didn't know. Did anyone else here have the secrets about the finances? That was me. I had my secret credit card. We had all this debt, you guys. I carried so much debt into our marriage, debt up the you know what. How are you supposed to get a job when you're 8.5 months pregnant? I started interviewing, and I would only do Zooms, nothing in person, so they could see this. Luckily, I didn't have a lot of, pregnant weight here. I was interviewing while I was about to pop out a baby. We have Elise, and I literally, while they take her off to like do her thing, this is like supposed to be the joyful moment. I whip out my phone and I reply back to a recruiter, and I said, hey, I can fly out by Friday to California for a job interview. Like, because I was that desperate for our family. I didn't know how I was going to be able to pay the mortgage because I was the breadwinner and the finances were on me, and he didn't know. We cashed in our 401ks. We put everything on credit cards. I was teaching boot camps in my backyard with a baby strapped to me. When you should be in bed resting, I was training women in our neighborhood to make money. Okay. If you want to talk about hustle, you want to talk about you dig deep when things get tough. I have done that, and I have conquered. And how I was able to conquer is because of what I'm going to teach you. It's not about the what. It's who you are when you're doing what you're doing. It's the mindset. It's overcoming the things that are holding you back. So after that year, which was a very difficult year, network marketing showed up on my doorstep. My back was against the wall. I was out of options, right? I finally got a job locally. I was commuting 2.5 hours a day, still abusing alcohol to get through the day. And my friend said, you got to check out what I'm doing. I have a car. I quit my job. I'm like, that looks like way weird. So finally I said, all right, I'm in, like, I'm going to do it. Had some initial success, started self-sabotaging like a you know what. Anyone else here love to self-sabotage? That was me. I had some success. Oh, no. It's too good to be true. And I would self-sabotage, slide backwards. And finally I said, enough is enough. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to stop thinking I suck. I'm going to stop beating myself up. I'm going to stop using alcohol as an escape. I'm going to stop lying to my husband. And I'm going to take this opportunity because God has given me this opportunity, and I'm made for more, and I can get my family out of debt. I can change my family tree, and maybe, just maybe, I can change the world. That was my big lofty prayer. And the next day, August 1st of 2017, that was my first day celebrating sobriety. And I've been celebrating ever since. And you do keep track of that stuff. I track it. I pay attention. Oh my gosh, I've got my 6th year this summer. We pay attention to that. Why? Because it is a real thing that you can struggle with. Some people are more susceptible to it than others, but it was in my family on both sides of all the way up the chain. August 1st of 2017, I said, I am made for more. God sees powerful things in me, and I'm going to own that. I'm going to claim that. I'm going to clean up this debt. I'm going to learn this whole network marketing thing. I'm going to change my family tree. Like, it's up to me. I'm going to do it. And I rolled up my sleeve and I got to work. And the first thing I did is I invested in a coach and put it on a credit card because I didn't have any money. Okay. So if you're like, I don't have money, how bad do you want it? Oh, I don't have time for the trainings. How bad do you want it? That's what it comes down to. Money is a commitment of energy. You're saying, I'm committed. Okay. And I was. Spent money on a coach. I implemented everything she said as fast as humanly possible when I didn't have time to do it. The fall of 2017, I started going live, started posting on social media. Go back there, y'all. You can watch it. It's all there. And I started a Facebook group. It was called All In with Kim. So on my wall, I have PhDs in natural health and holistic nutrition. I was a personal trainer, all the things. So on my wall, I said, hey guys, I'm going to start a free Facebook group called All In with Kim, and I'm going to coach you for free for a month on any goal that you want. That was my first Facebook group. Isn't that fun? And then that's Gold Digger Creatives, which we have that Facebook group. And then the other Facebook group I started like a month later, it was for my network marketing team, which was really small because I was just starting. But everybody in the company was asking to join my Facebook group because they wanted to learn what I was teaching. They were like, what are you doing? Like, this is awesome, because no one was doing attraction marketing or any of that yet. So I opened it up to the whole company, and there was like 5,000 people who jumped in. And then later on, I opened it up to everyone because I was just like, I want everyone to get this content. And that is Gold Digging Boss Babes. Between our 2 Facebook groups and a few others that we have, we've grown our Facebook groups to almost 75,000 members in our Facebook groups. And people say, oh, well, can you make money in Facebook groups? Hell yeah, you can make money in Facebook groups, because we're coming up on $7 million in revenue for our company. And not only for our company, when I was in network marketing, I reached the top 0.5% of the company I was with. I was the number 2 recruiter globally in our company. I was able to earn multiple 6 figures in network marketing alongside a multiple 7-figure coaching business. I did retire from network marketing just to be able to serve in a bigger capacity. But you know, it was so powerful, you guys, this is going to blow your mind. I maxed out the customer side of the comp plan without posting on my wall. Go back. You can't even find what I sold when I was there. You're like, how did you sell things then? Okay. I was able to recruit without reaching out to people. People came to me and said, hey, I'd like to know more. And my whole team did the same thing. And my team was able to be successful. We were number 2 in new business volume, which is the name of the game. It's great if you're a strong recruiter, but if your team isn't winning, what's the point? You're just going to constantly be doing the rat race, right? We need to build. Okay. And for those of you in the coaching business, we have enrolled 99% of our students in our programs through Facebook groups. So if you don't think they work, you're wrong. If you aren't having success, it's because you're missing something. And that's what we're going to dig in today. So can you guys tell how excited I'm about this? Like, I'm bursting. Okay. So if you guys want to learn how to crush your Facebook groups, you're like, yes, I'm in, you know, I want the money. Yes. But I also want the community, and I want to make a difference, and I want a place for my people. And I really want to get this down. Like, I really want to learn this. Then drop some fire in the comments, because that's your way to communicate to me. That's my love language. I don't want flowers. I don't want anything. I just want some fire from you. Okay. Now, when you drop fire in the comments, you're also making a commitment with me. Okay. You are committing to show up fully. Most people open a book and only 5% of people finish that book. Most people get into these free masterclass series that are everywhere and they don't finish them. Ain't nobody got time for that. If you really want to learn this, you've got to be present, be focused, be all in, and say, I'm in. I'm going to totally implement what you're teaching me. Let's go. Okay. Now, if you want me to dig into your Facebook group, you want me to do some audits, you want to really discuss, should you rebrand it? What should the name be? You know, you have questions on your content, then get into VIP. Okay. So these Facebook lives I'm going to do today, tomorrow, and Thursday, I'm going to be talking at you the whole time. You know, I'll be checking the comments, but if you want the interaction, you want the coaching from me and my coaching team, just put VIP in the comments. Okay. Just put VIP in the comments. And then possibly maybe my team on Instagram, if you guys can keep track of that, we could even put it maybe VIP option in our link on our bio. If not, just shoot us a DM and we'll get you in. Just put VIP, because that is going to happen each day after the live sessions. We're going to go into VIP sessions on Zoom. Also, if you choose VIP, you get lifetime access to the recordings. because I talk really fast. I'm going to teach you like 5 months worth of content in 3 days. So you're going to have to go back and watch over and over again. So if you do VIP, you can get all the recordings as well, which might be helpful. And last but not least, for today, we are scheduled to go to the top of the hour. We might run a little bit over on the first day, but the other days should run smoother than that. Okay. Who knows? We'll see how we go here. All right. So monetize your Facebook groups in less than 72 hours. We have a workbook for you. I love our workbooks. Our team made it. If you don't have the workbook, don't leave and go look for the workbook. Stay here, stay focused, stay present. Get out pen and paper. Okay. Get out your notepad app on your phone, whatever that looks like for you. Okay. So welcome to monetize your Facebook groups in less than 72 hours. We're going to talk about building your Facebook group foundation today. We need to get this right, because if we don't get this right, you're going to wonder why you don't have any engagement. No one is seeing your post and you're not growing it. And worse off, oh, thanks, Steph. Steph put the link in the comments inside of our Facebook group, Gold Digging Boss Babes. That's where we're streaming the main content, okay? If you're not making sales in your Facebook groups, that's possibly because you're missing what we're going to talk about today, foundationally, okay? It's that important to get this down. The 4 C's of Facebook groups. Number 1, and we will put this in the comments at the end, so I know sometimes people get all jiggity about missing a thing. I'd rather you get the concepts and you hear the strategies and you hear why I'm saying what I'm saying versus getting every little thing filled in properly. Okay. So watch yourself if you get pulled into the details. That's not what you need. You need the concepts here. Okay. Hey, Anya, what's up? Okay. Anya has implemented this for her team. Great example of somebody who was like, noted, went out, ran, built this huge value-based Facebook group. And check this out, you guys. It's not her own Facebook group. Her whole team is in it, and they have all of their prospects in it, their potential customers, business builders. They do stuff inside of the Facebook group as a team. Okay, that's what we're talking about here. I mean, this is next level training, okay? Number 1, community. Write this down in your notes. The first C of Facebook groups is community, okay? Think of it this way. If someone is walking by, you're on your front porch hanging out with your family, you're enjoying a nice evening, and somebody walks by, right? Your neighbor walks by and they're like, hey, how's Joan? How's the weather? How's Timmy, right? How's soccer going? Whatever. Your wall on your personal profile is your front porch. Okay. It's a bit surface. It's, the best version of you is on your personal profile. It's a little bit surface, right? Same with them. The interaction might be back and forth in a post thread or on a reel. It's a bit limited, right? Surface. Your Facebook group is like your kitchen table. So if hey, Joan, and we invite Joan inside, okay, to have a cup of coffee or some tea, there's a bit of intimacy there, isn't there? Okay, that's the kitchen table. Or if you meet a girlfriend for coffee, there's an intimacy there when you share a cup of coffee together or a meal. Okay, that's the community piece. It's where they come in. Okay, they don't get to just be in your community. They don't get to just be in your Facebook group. They have to come in to get the good stuff. They have to come in to really see who you are, to get the valuable content you're going to put in there, which I'm going to teach you how to do tomorrow. Number 2 is content. Okay, this is so important. Your lack of consistency is shooting you in the foot. Is that the saying? It's shooting you in the foot, right? I don't know. Whatever. It's shooting you in the foot. It's not helpful. Just put it that way. Oh, look at this. I'm stuck to my magical bracelet. Okay. So content, when you're not posting every day, guess what happens? This is going to blow your mind. Okay. The way Facebook groups are set up is when you post in a Facebook group, Facebook does not show the whole community that post. We know this, right? When you go in there and you have 100 people in there and it's like seen by 3 and you're like, what? Okay, this is why. What it does is if you post it every single day in a given week, it might show your members 3 notifications that week. You're like, what? How does that work? And it gets to decide, by the way, what it thinks is important enough to show the members of your group. Okay, so you're already up against that your Facebook group members are not even seeing your notifications, maybe a few per week. But if you don't post every day, this is what happens. If you post 2 times a week, 3 times a week, put me in the comments if you're struggling with posting consistently. Put me in the comments. Okay, let's say you post 2 or 3 times a week. It might show your community members that you posted. They might get a notification. They might not. So now they're getting like 1 notification a week from you. Do you think they actually remember you or your group or whatever? No. They're like Janet Sparkle Glam. And they're like, what the heck is this? Dismiss. Okay, watch this. You know what this is telling Facebook? It's like the virtual FU. It's basically telling Facebook, don't care. Don't show that to me. And you know what happens? You disappear from their notifications list. Think about it. There's groups that you've joined that you don't get notifications for anymore. They just disappeared one day. It's because you weren't going in that group. You're telling Facebook you're not interested. So if you're not posting every day, the chances of people seeing your stuff like goes out the window. Okay. And then they're just not even seeing any of it. All right. Number 3, conversation. Conversation. So we're talking about every post needs a CTA in it. Okay. Every post needs the other virtual FU, Alicia, is this. When you message somebody and you say like, hey girl, love to get to know you better, and they give you the thumbs up emoji, that's the virtual FU in Messenger. Don't ever be a jerk. Okay. Just like be nice and then just unfriend. Okay. So number 3 is conversation. Every post that you put in your Facebook group or on your live should have a CTA, a call to action, a call to action. What do you think about this? What are you focused on this week? When it comes to XYZ, what do you do for that? Or did you find this helpful? What does your family do? Call to action, ask questions, okay? Tell them how to engage with your content. Also, your own notifications, you want to reply to every single comment. Don't just like people's stuff, guys. They're literally like, think about how valuable the fact that you guys are here, between all the platforms and Instagram, we have about 200 people watching live with us right now. I understand how valuable that is. I understand that you could be watching anybody else. You could be doing something else right now. You have a million things coming at you and you're choosing to be here with me right now. I take that very seriously. That's why you can feel my energy. I'm going all in with this because I don't take that lightly. You want to treat your members the same way. So when they're commenting, comment back, go on their wall and go check out their stuff, go love on them. Okay. The other thing you want to do is you want to mentor in the DMs. Okay. Just jot this down in your notes. We can talk more about this in VIP, but mentor in the DMs. This is where we're going to look for opportunities to take it to Messenger. Money is made in Messenger. I repeat, money is made in Messenger. Okay. Number 4 is conversion. So number 3 was conversation. Number 4 is conversion. So conversion is where we start to think, I'm going to slow my roll and I'm going to stop selling. Okay. When you slow your roll and you stop selling in your Facebook groups, you're actually going to build up your know, like, and trust factor. And what's going to happen is people are going to want to do business with you. Okay. Be the person who others want to do business with. Be the person who others want to do business with. Okay. If you're committed, like you're like, I want to be that. Like, I want to, you don't want to be me, obviously, but you want to be your own high level version of me for yourself, right? You're like, I want to show up. Like, I want to do trainings like this one day. I want people to sit around the campfire and like, I want to be able to teach and inspire. If that's you, then you need to become a different version of yourself. Okay. You need to be the person that people want to be around. They want to do business with. And by the way, this is perfect for introverts. Because did I say you need to go do a meet and greet at a local hotel or something in your living room? Perfect for introverts. So don't tell yourself, oh, I'm not Kimberly. No, you're not me, and you don't need to be me. You need to be yourself. Okay. So if you're committed to leveling up, like you're committed to being a better version of yourself, you're committed to being the kind of person that people want to sit around the campfire, that they want to do business with, that they're like, oh my gosh, I love her. I love being around her. Like she's great. Then put I am committed in capital letters in the comments. I want you to claim this for yourself. Words are very powerful. I am committed. Put it in the comments. Like you are so committed to this that you're like feeling it. Okay. You're like, okay, shit. She's like calling me forward. I am calling you forward. Okay. I am calling you forward. I'm calling you up. I'm calling you forward to say, you know what? I am made for more. And instead of me just saying that like a freaking cliche in a t-shirt, I'm going to do it. I'm going to show up. I'm going to follow through. I'm going to be a person of my word. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to create this community. I'm going to put content in there. I'm going to learn from her. I'm going to learn from her team. Like I want this to be magical. And I know it's possible because I see others doing it and I want it for myself. If that's you, just put it in the comments. Own it, claim it, like say it out loud. If you're at home, just like scream it. Okay. I'm not going to because my dog will be scared. Okay, next section. We're going to fill in some blanks here. Again, if you don't have the workbook, that's totally cool. Don't even worry about the workbook. Take the concepts in, okay? Fill in the blanks though if you have the workbook. Create a group that will make your prospect's life easier or more fulfilled, okay? We'll get into that. Yeah, about the sales. We'll get into that. Actually, day 3 is all sales training. Oh, you notice how I did that little carrot there? Gonna have you come back for day 3. Yep, we're gonna do all sales training on day 3. So what we're gonna do, Steph's gonna fill in, Steph is giving you guys the answer key. So if I talk fast, just look and she'll put it down there for you. Create a group that will make your prospect's life easier or more fulfilled. Okay, this is what I want you to do. This might blow some of your minds. And if you are a coach, you help others with their social media, you got to teach them this, okay? Or if you have a team. Okay, think of your avatar, your ideal avatar, the person you want to work with, the person who's perfect to become a customer or a team member or a client. And you're like her, like think of someone you have already in your space that you love working with. You just enjoy being around her, okay? That person, she is somebody who has hopes and dreams and feelings and challenges, and she has goals and aspirations, and she wants more, right? Just like you. She's probably you a few months ago or a few years ago. Where were you when you first got into this? That's probably her, okay? And you want to help her, right? Okay. So if you have, Lila's Lash Lounge, what does that say to her? Oh, Lila's going to sell me her lashes if I get in this group. Or, kicking back the years with collagen or athleisure wear for your convenience. I mean, no. So any VIP groups, any groups with a product name in it, no. Skincare for success, no. She doesn't care about the skincare. She cares about what the skincare is going to do for her. She doesn't care about the lashes or the athleisure wear, okay? Or, even if you're in the service-based industry, let's not sell to her all day long in our Facebook group about coaching with you. Stop doing that. And don't do it in your feed either. What you want to do is say, okay, I help women to overcome, let's say, trauma and limiting beliefs, like really that mindset work. Make the group about mindset, not about coaching with you. Do you guys see what I'm saying here? So we want to think about with lashes, skincare, makeup, shampoo, beauty. Okay. If you are in the health and wellness space, it's health and wellness. It's not get my collagen, get my protein and my keto. No keto. Get that out of there. I see you people. I'm going to find you. We're going to change your group name. Okay. Now your company might have a place where people can go to look at testimonials and before and afters and all that stuff. If you're network marketing, let that be that. Your group does not need to be that. If they want to go check out all the things and read all the posts, let them somewhere else. Not your group. And this is going to be the secret weapon right here that I hope really sticks with you. What I'm about to teach you is going to allow you to build off of this for years to come. My groups are coming up on 5 years old in this fall. And you know how many times I've rebranded them? 3 times. 3 complete changes. I'm talking like complete overhauls 3 times. So what I'm teaching you is it's going to serve you for the test of time. Okay. This is empire, and it's lifestyle empires where we have time freedom, beautiful businesses we're building. Okay. So active, if you sell activewear, then have a active Facebook group for moms that are busy and they want to squeeze some fitness into their lives. It's not, Tina's athleisure wear lounge. Okay. Like, let me give you an example. Patty is a student that has gone through our programs. She actually did this work inside of a program we have called 6-Figure Breakthrough Business Academy. If you're in 6-figure, just say, whoop, whoop, 6FB in the comments so we can shout you out. She came into 6-Figure Breakthrough because she was at the middle level of her network marketing company and she was stuck there for a year. She's like, Kimberly, I got to get in your program because I know I'm missing something. Okay. So she was very coachable. She had a team. But what she wanted to break through that rank so she could quit her job as a university professor. Okay. She was making great money. She had to jump up. So she went through this training. This is what she did. This is so powerful. I said to her, let's make a Facebook group that you would love to put content in. Like, what's something that you're really passionate about of helping others with? I said, she sold shampoo. I'm like, it cannot be about your shampoo. She's like, okay. She's like, what if I started like a walking club and ladies could come in there and every day I could go live while I'm walking? I'm like, yes, I love this. This is brilliant. Oh, look at all of our 6FBers. Whoop, whoop. I love you guys. Okay. So what she did is she would go, you don't have to go live every day, but she was like all in it. Like she was like, I'm going to crush this thing. So she starts going live every day, just like 5-10 minutes. She'd pop in live while she was walking. And you know what she did? She got everyone in there to like be motivated to go walking. And she talked about her shampoo every day. I kid you not. She's like, guys, so today I want to tell you about this one if you don't have volume. And she flew through. Not only did she hit the next rank, she hit the rank above that. And I'll never forget the day I got the message from her. It like makes me want to cry. She's like, I did it. I just resigned from my university professor job and I sell shampoo full time. I'm an entrepreneur. Isn't that so cool? And she did it from a Facebook group. That can be you as well. Claim that for yourself. Say, you know what? I'm going to be a success story. I'm going to be, one of Kimberly's success stories. I'm going to be featured on an upcoming training. Like you can be that. You get to choose to be that. Okay. The next section says, I recommend that your group be non-selling focused, but instead content driven. Okay. I recommend that your group be non-selling focused, but instead content driven. So just write this down. Someone already asked about this and I get this question a lot, is the 80-20 rule. Okay. How much selling should you do in a Facebook group? So actually, I think it's a bonus training I was going to do for you guys. I'm pretty sure I have a bonus for you at the end. So I'll teach you how to do this. But what I actually teach with our clients in network marketers, direct sellers, coaches, consultants, this is what we want to do. We want to do the 80-20 rule. So 80% of our content is value-based, 20% is selling, but this is what we're going to do. We're not just going to post like, hey, new product dropped, VIP or, hurry up and buy one, BOGO, buy one, get one. If you do that, I'm watching you. We can put your customers on a text list. We can put them in a Facebook group chat. We can put them on email. Like, no, that's not what this group is for. It's a value-based Facebook group, value. Okay. Instead, the 20% of the selling we're going to do is going to be through what we call conversion events. So I'm sure you've seen free challenges and things like that. That's how we're going to do it. So we're going to bring everybody, we're going to just get everybody really excited about something we're doing inside the group. And we're going to work the selling into that. So I'll do a bonus training on that and show you guys how to do that. Day 3, though, is going to be all about selling. So if you're like, okay, she's telling me not to post sales. How are they going to know about my sales? I'm going to go through all of that in day 3. Okay. So what we're going to do now is an 8-part set it up for success checklist. Okay. For this section, I am not going to screen share because of the time restraints on this training. And we're also on Instagram as well. I will screen share in VIP if anyone needs me to show them this. Okay. When we go to VIP, we're going to start with the questions you have. So if you have a question on any of these, write it down for VIP and bring that to you. Do not be quiet. It's your chance to get the coaching from me that you want. Okay. So if you want to do VIP and you haven't jumped in, we have tons of people registered for VIP, by the way, which is really cool. I keep getting all these emails, VIP, VIP, VIP. So awesome. That just shows you're all in. It's a $27 investment. It's nothing, guys. Like you can make that up in 2 seconds with what you're learning right now. But this is what I want you to do. Just put VIP in the comments if you want to jump in, because we'll go into VIP at the top as soon as this training's done. We're going right over to Zoom VIP. So I can screen share some of these for you if that will be helpful. Okay. In VIP. Number 1, privacy settings. Okay. Privacy. We're going to do content creation tomorrow. Yep. I got you covered. All right. Number 1 is privacy settings. So what we want to do is we want our group to be private and visible. Private and visible. If it's not private, that means people can see the content inside without joining. You don't want that. Okay. In VIP, you're so cute. Put VIP by itself, Alicia. Any of you, if you put other words with it, the little thing doesn't catch it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the privacy settings on private, because if you do public, people can see all the content and that's not cool. Okay. So private. Now we also want it to be visible. The reason why we want it to be visible is we want it to be searchable. And if you share something with someone and they can't see the link, it'll just say link unavailable or attachment unavailable. Okay. You won't be able to share your link if it's not visible, and you want to be able to share your group link out, right? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Just put VIP by itself. VIP will be Zoom trainings every day after this and lifetime access to the recordings. Okay. Number 2 is group type. Group type, and they're always changing this stuff. So if you watch replay later, just, check yourself before you wreck yourself, because Facebook changes things every 5 seconds. But right now, the group type I would choose is social learning. Okay. Social learning. Yes, if you're connected with someone in our community, one of our influencers, you can connect with them for their special link. Thanks for reminding me, Anya. Social learning. What's cool about social learning is the way it'll set up your Facebook group is then you can utilize your guides, and it's just set up for what we're teaching here. Okay. If you're not using your guides, we'll talk about that later, but you need to be using the guide section. Okay. That's where you can categorize content and tag on. So you can drive people into the guide section. Okay. I had a lady one time, I kid you not. So we open up our group coaching programs a few times a year because the students kind of move together through. Out of nowhere, someone enrolled in one of our programs, and our whole team was like, where did this person come from? I mean, you guys, it was almost a 5-figure investment. And I reached out to the person. I'm like, so excited to have you. How did you hear about us? She's like, oh, I found your guides and I watched every video in there and I want what you are teaching. I was like, oh, because think about the amount of time that person's taking in content. Okay. So definitely be using the guides. Number 3, custom URL. Custom URL. So what we want to do is we want to go into the group settings and we want to change these items. And one of them is where you can customize the URL, which is instead of it saying http://facebook.com/123456789, that number, you don't want that. If you share that link, that looks like a little weird. You can customize that. So you can call it whatever your Facebook group name is. There's some parameters around that, obviously. And it's a unique link, obviously, too. So that's cool because then when you share the Facebook group link, it has the name of your group in the URL, which is awesome. Number 4 is the membership questions. Put a star by this one, membership questions. So when people come into your Facebook group and request access, when they request access, or if you add them and then they go in for the first time, the membership questions are going to pop up. Okay. So what we want to do for the membership questions, our number 1 goal is to find out the following: pain points and get their email. Okay. So you can pose your questions. Yeah. Pose your questions in a way that captures that information. So when I first started, I was like, what should I go live about? I don't know how to help people. I'm just starting out. I would read how they answered the questions coming into the group. And then I figured it out. I was like, oh, this is what they want to know. They want to know how to get organized. They want to know time management. They want to know how to recruit. They want to know how to figure out their mindset stuff. Like literally the people coming in were telling me what to teach on. Okay. So pose your membership questions that way. There's 3 you can fill out. You can even do a multiple choice, which is cool. Number 5 is the featured section. The featured section. Okay. This is amazing place. It's an amazing call to action to focus on the really important content in your group. Okay. So when people go into a Facebook group, the featured content is at the top, right? So awesome, because right away they're going to see the most valuable things that you have, the stuff that you don't want to get lost in the shuffle. Okay. So you can even say, if you're talking to someone new in your Facebook group, you can even say, hey, or if they're like, I'm in, you realize you have a new member, you're building a relationship with them, just say, hey, go through the featured section and you can see the most important stuff we have going on right now. Keep that up to date, by the way. Nothing is worse if you have a promotion of some sort or something going on that's already passed and they think it's coming up, and you just it just looks like, it's kind of like your Facebook covers, you guys. If you have an event coming up and then it's passed, change that thing out. It just looks like you're not even doing a real business if you have a date on there from 3 months ago. Okay. All right. I told you there's no filter. I'm just going to say it. Okay. Number 6 is the pinned post. Okay. The pinned posts are just the one pinned post at the top, and the featured section is kind of almost like a carousel. So we have one main pinned post. What we want for the pinned post is your welcome video to be there. Okay, your welcome video. So this is so awesome. When people come into your Facebook group, you've got your pinned post at the top. It's you talking. That's the first thing they see, because you have to think about this, especially if you're using this with a team or as you grow. You guys, Team Gold Digger, how many people come into our Facebook group that are referred by a friend? They don't even know me. How many of you were referred by a friend? I did a poll to see where people heard about us. 35% of our audience in our Facebook groups were referred by a friend. That's a third of them. That's going to be you. So a third of the people coming into your Facebook group, they don't know you. Okay. You got to have a video there. They can hear you talking. It's just so important. Okay. You can pre-record it if you want to, if you get nervous. I recommend just going live. So you're going to have a welcome video. Hi, this is Kimberly Olson, creator of Goal Digger Girl Co. I'm so excited to have you inside this Facebook group. This is what you can expect to find inside. Inside this community, we teach female entrepreneurs simple systems and online strategies in sales and marketing. So if you're building on social media, you are in the right place. What I'd love for you to do is in the comments below, drop a picture of you and your family. Let me know where you're from, what you do, and what you're most excited about in your business right now. Boom. How long was that? A minute, 2 minutes? Short, sweet, to the point. You can have your notes in front of you of what you want to say. But when they come in, and I could have finished with a call to action, which I did, comment below. And I could say, by the way, if you're like, where do I get started? Browse the featured section and then head to the guide section, head to guide number 1. And then you can have some stuff in order for them to start consuming. Okay. Number 7, group insights. Group insights. This is best on desktop, but when you log into your Facebook group, on the left sidebar is a whole entire menu. At the time of me doing this video, they changed things, but there's an entire section on your group insights. It's going to tell you how your group is growing. It's going to tell you where people are coming from. It's going to tell you when your group is most active. Have you ever wondered, when should I be posting? What's the best time of day? I personally just say whenever you want to. But if you really want to tune into the nature of your group and say, do I have night owls? Do I have people who are working during the day and they're catching up at night? Is it during the day, morning? It's going to tell you that. Okay. Also, this is like next level cool. It tells you your most active members. So when we were growing our group, what we did is every month we recognized our top 10 members. And if your group is small, you can start with top 3, top 5, and we gave away prizes to the top people. Well, what happened? Those people, some of you are still around to this day. They're like, I love this community. I feel seen. I feel recognized. Like, this feels really good. And then the other people said, I want to be recognized. And then they're more likely to refer others, engage, participate. Okay. So it's great for retention. And then number 8 is the post topics. So for post topics, we have keto, we can do makeup, we can do social media, we can do stress. So the post topics are a way to categorize the topics or the posts that you have by topic. So let's say you had a Facebook group that's called Mama Get Your Body Back, okay? And this Facebook group is all about helping mama get her body back after baby, okay? What are the things that she needs help with? You probably have stuff in there about eating, supplements, right? Fitness, but that's fitness she can do at home or around her busy schedule. It could be about time management. It could be about mindset, her feeling herself again, relationships. Well, what you could do is you could use the post topics to group your content. And then if she sees a little post topic category that's all about stress management, she clicks it and it's all your posts and trainings on stress management. So if you have a lot of content and you're like, how can I make this easier for people to access what I have in here? Use the post topics, okay? Also, I have a couple of bonus tips because I couldn't help myself. You guys, I could seriously talk about this. Like, how long could I talk about this? Forever. Okay. So bonus tips. We want to use the keyword moderation alerts. Okay. So if you go over to the admin section on the left sidebar that I talked about, you'll see it in there. So for example, if you want to jump into VIP, okay, we're going to do VIP after this Facebook live training today. We have VIP Zoom sessions today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Those that choose VIP, you get to come into the Zooms. If you can't make them live, you'll get the replays. You also get all the replays of these 3 masterclass trainings that we're doing this week inside of our Facebook group. After this week is done, we're taking all the videos down. They're gone. We do it a few times a year. We've only done this topic 1 time last year. So like, this does not happen very often. For some people, they want the replays. I personally go through trainings 2 or 3 times because I need it to click. Okay. So VIP is lifetime access to these trainings and the Zoom group sessions we're doing after this. And it's a chance to ask me questions and get direct coaching from me and the coaching team. So if you want to do VIP, just put VIP in the comments. Okay. So what we did for this Facebook group we have in here, obviously not on LinkedIn, YouTube, or Instagram, but in our Facebook group, we have a moderation alert set up that says VIP. So what we can do is by the end of this training, there'll be probably somewhere around 700 to 1,000 comments. That's a lot of comments to sift and sort through to help people out with VIP. So our moderation alerts allow us to know the exact people who are saying VIP. So the team can pull up the moderation alerts, go to all the VIP people, tag them, get them the links, boom, they're taken care of. So let's say you did I've got a great example. Okay, let's say you did a Facebook Live training. And the training was about boost your mood and beat the blues. Okay. It's, cold and flu season. And, I'm under the weather a little bit right now. I'm feeling pretty good, but my little one was home yesterday. You guys got stuff going on, right? Okay. So we're going to do boost the mood and beat the blues. Okay. Or whatever we're going to call it. I've got 5 tips for you to crush cold and flu season. Okay. Number 1, it's going to be every single day. I want you to wake up and drink some warm tea. Why? Because we're going to do ginger tea. Ginger is actually known for all of its immunity boosting properties. So we're going to do ginger tea in the morning. It's very warming to the body and it kind of gets our body temperature to a good place. Because when we're cold, it suppresses our immune system. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, superfoods. We need those antioxidants. So every day, here's a list of my favorites. 1 superfood a day. Tip number 3, probiotics. We have too much bad bacteria. We need the good bacteria. That's our soldiers. Okay. They're not all made the same. Do not go run to, CVS. They are all very different actually. So if you want the one that I've researched and love, just put probiotics in the comments. Okay. Tip number 4, and you would go on your way. Now let's say you sell probiotics. 2 weeks later, somebody watches your video. You're like over it. Like you did that Facebook Live. You don't even remember doing it, right? 2 weeks later, a month later, 3 months later, ping, you get a moderation alert that somebody put probiotics. Would it be helpful to know that somebody put probiotics in the comments because they saw your live 3 months later? Now you can reach out to that person and they can become a customer. You guys see how this is working? Like this is very ninja, okay? But this is also very strategic. We want to make the most of our time inside of Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, wherever we are, okay? The other bonus tip I have for you is using the chat feature. So you can just write this down in your notes. There's not really a spot for it on here. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to use the chat feature. This is really great if you have events going on inside of your Facebook group. There's a spot on there to create a chat for the event. For example, in here, everyone participating in here, we could have created a chat. We also do this for Facebook groups that we create for programs. So if you have a pop-up Facebook group, maybe a 15-minute Facebook party, which is what we teach in our programs, or you have a Facebook group for your team members, your customers, for what we're teaching now, you can do a chat. Isn't that fun? So you can actually do a chat and then all the members are in there and you might be like, what? Really? Yes, because they're going to start to go back and forth. They might say, hey, so-and-so, does anyone have a tip for XYZ? And they can help each other out. That's community. So those chat features are newer and I think they are thebomb.com. Okay, so let me ask you guys a serious question, okay, before we get into the action items. We're going to do homework in a second. I am going to tell you about our first giveaway and we're going to get you into action. I want you working your booties off the next few days, okay? All right, so I'm going to ask you guys a question. It's kind of a serious question. I want you just to sit with it for a minute. But what I've taught you so far, because I know I'm coming in hot, what I've taught you so far, how does it feel energetically to think about building your business this way versus a VIP group or Nancy's nails or posting on your wall and just like doing a reel and you're like, oh, like my sales are down. I don't have as many customers. My team is kind of, right. I don't know how to, my client load is down. Like, how does this feel energetically to be able to think about doing this in your business? But even the way I'm teaching you of coming from a place of service and not selling, coming from a place of building value, right? Making people's lives better. Now, I will say, what I am teaching you is for the long haul. This is for the long haul. You will not get overnight results with this. You might, some of you will. You'll be like, oh my gosh, it happens every time we do this. But overall, you're not going to get overnight results from this. This does take work, but I will tell you, you will get long-term results. And that's what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in the get rich or the spammy stuff that gets us a few customers and then it dies out. Okay. So what I do have a concern. Okay. I'm going to share that with you guys and I'm going to invite you into something right now. This is my concern and I'm seeing it happening. It's gotten more obvious to me over the last 3 months. My concern is that you are hopping from one free training to the next. and you're not seeing any real change in your business. And because of the volume of master classes and challenges, I mean, every time you turn around, there's another offer, right? I get it. So they're all in front of us, or the YouTube videos, and we're listening to the podcast. My concern is that you're going to continue to hop from one thing to the next without fully implementing anything. Because what happens is, this is something we teach in our programs, we have an emotional guidance scale. We have a scale of emotions. Towards the top of feeling good is learning. That's actually at the top. We feel joy, happiness. Learning is actually up there. I love learning. Who else is like a learning junkie? Like, I have like 5 coaches right now. I've actually invested $500,000 in coaching in the last 5 years. Don't tell my husband that. I'm going to know. If any of you shared that with my husband, I will. I'm going to know. $500,000. However, I've gotten more than a 10x result on that, as generating $7 million. So $500,000 making 7. Okay. So I am a training junkie. I love all the things too. I do. But my concern is that we're jumping from one thing to the next and nothing is sticking. My concern is we're listening to too many people. And so we're like, should I do this? Okay, Kimberly's saying a Facebook group, but I just watched this training last week and it was all about Instagram Reels. And like, I could get those people to come in and like, opt them in. And then this other thing, right? What happens is we fake work. We think we're actually doing something and we're not. And we get stuck in learning mode where we're not implementing. I will tell you that the implementation part is where the work comes in, and it's the hardest part of doing this because there's nobody watching us. There's nobody at your house right now going, all right, you're going to do that Facebook group like she said? Are you going to go ahead and build those relations? Like, right? There's nobody watching you. Okay. So what I'd like to do, we do this a few times a year. I will tell you that you might fall off your chair when I share with you what I'm about to offer, because we've never done this. But I believe in abundance. I believe in paying it forward. I also believe in celebrating. And our company, it makes me want to cry. Oh my gosh, I'm such a dork. No, I'm going to give myself an affirmation. I'm being completely joyful and sharing that with you. And I want you to feel what I feel. Our company is hitting 5 years next month. And I remember when I started the company and I was just like, gold digger girl. And then I was like, who am I to call myself the gold digger girl? But of the mindset work I did, I'm like, no, I am the gold digger girl. I teach people to freaking crush goals. And I launched that company by myself. I got a VA like the next month because I was like, oh my gosh, I can't handle this by myself. But 5 years ago, I said yes to myself. I believed in myself. And I believed in myself so much that I showed others what was possible. And if you've worked with me in any way, you know I believe in you. And you know our team believes in you. So this is what we're going to do. We have 2 programs that are 12-month programs. There are business academies. We have one for the woman who's getting to her first 6 figures. Okay. So if you want to get to 6 figures, but you're not there, that program is called 6-Figure Breakthrough Business Academy. That's the program for you. Okay. These are both 12-month programs that we're opening right now. And inside of these programs, we have, we have structured curriculum in the programs. You get it's like a real full program. They are dual accredited. We've had up to date, we've had 635 women go through our programs. Best coaching curriculum out there. You're going to get a box in the mail with your course materials. You're also going to get your binder. So we have binders with all of it. I mean, it's literally like all spelled out for you. So what it is we found is that people need step by step, right? They need to know exactly what to do. Okay, what do I do next? What do I do next? What do I do next, right? If you're somebody who you want to get to your first 6 figures, but you know some of the stuff I'm talking about, you're like, shoot, it's like she's talking to me. You're all over the place, right? You don't have your content very consistent. Your brand's a little shaky. You don't have tools in place. You feel like you're all over the place. Also, too, if you have had success in your business, but you're sliding backwards and you're not sure why, you kind of stumbled into success, 6-Figure Breakthrough Business Academy is a great place for you because in it, we teach you the simple systems and online strategies in sales and marketing. Okay. So we're going to be covering everything from how you run your day to your brand, to your social media, your lead generation, bringing those leads into the Facebook group. We're going to get into getting your customers, getting team members. We're going to get into your landing pages. If you don't have a freebie yet, your emails. Now, by the way, we have all this done for you. So we already have all the templates. We have all the things you need. We're just basically going to get you to go through it. Now, the way Six Figure Breakthrough Business Academy is set up, and if this is the right one for you, just put 6FB in the comments, 6FB. So that one is for you. For sure. If you want step-by-step, you're like, just tell me what to do, right? Like, I know I've got this thing, but I'm missing these pieces. That program right there is, we've had people come into that program with no success. We had a girl who, she was in another program. I'm not going to name the name of it, but they told her to cold message every day. She cold messaged every day. You guys, she messaged 3,000 people in 1 year. Like, she deserves a freaking medal. She came into our program because she was about to quit. She's like, I didn't get any customers from it. I'm like, how are you still like in one piece, right? 3,000 people, no customers. We got her into Six Figure Breakthrough, you guys. This is so powerful. By week 3, she had 7 customers. She was on fire. She's like, I love this. This is what I want to do forever. Okay. We had another girl who she had success. She'd reached she was making about 4 or 5K a month from her network marketing. But she got into management mode, stopped recruiting, started getting in her head, couldn't recruit a person to save her life. Came into our program, 6 months, she had 6 months, no recruits. Came in, she enrolled 3 business builders her first month. Okay, obviously I already told you guys about Patty. We actually had someone, Ginny, in our program in Six Figure Breakthrough. Ginny is also a leader. She's a leader in her company, but she said, Kimberly, I don't know what it is, but I really struggle with receiving and wealth and wanting to make money. And like, I'm not getting business builders. And I'm like, okay, let's figure that out. Right. And it was part of her social, but it was her mindset. She felt like she was being greedy. So we worked through that. You guys, she started making 5 figures. She started recruiting like a crazy person. She was recognized as number 2 in her entire company 1 month for recruiting. Someone who had never recruited. She was like the customer getter. Okay. Raynell, actually, you guys are going to get to meet Raynell. Raynell is someone that came in. She was doing about $30,000 in volume per month. And by her 3rd month, she said, Kimberly, I have to take a break in the program. My team blew up. She's like, I can't even I haven't showered. I'm like, it's okay. We got you. She grew her team to over 100,000 in volume. Executive in her team. She earned a trip to Dubai. She launched her own course recently. It's like the rest is history. Okay. So Six Figure Breakthrough is perfect if you need to get to that first 6 figures. It's more traditional for network marketers, direct sellers, or if you're taking your business online. So the social media world is new to you. Maybe you're a realtor and it's all been, in person and you want to come online. Six Figure Breakthrough is the best spot for you. And that program right there is, let's see. So everything that you're getting in the program, I should mention, you're going to get, it's a 12-month program. And we have all of the curriculum, the modules all structured and set up for you. We also have a Facebook group. We have a Facebook group chat. We also have office hours every single week. So we'll dig into a specific skill set and we'll help you. I run those, the coaches run those. We sometimes have some of our higher level students come in and teach. So we have office hours every week and we have accountability Zoom. So you can come in and get your accountability taken care of. So if you're like, yes, I need people paying attention to me and keep me on track, Six Figure Breakthrough is perfect for you. So just put 6FB in the comments if that's the one that you want to do. Okay. So that one, that program is normally, the value of that program is, let me put it to you this way. Drop in the comments how much you think 1 year of undergrad is right now. Just put it in the comments. How much do you think it costs to go to undergrad? Put that in the comments. I want to see what you guys put because I looked it up. How much is 1 year of undergrad to attend a university? It could be private, public, whatever. How much do you guys think 1 year of undergrad is? What we're going to put you through in Six Figure Breakthrough Business Academy is 4 years of undergrad in 1 year because I went to business school. My undergrad is business management marketing. I went to undergrad. I know what they're teaching. Okay. Look at these numbers. That's 1 year. Myself and the team, we're going to put you through 4 years of undergrad in 1 year. So what's the value of that? Okay. That's the level that we're talking about. So what we're going to do because of our 5-year anniversary, normally the investment is about a $10,000 investment. What we're going to do is this is just between while we have this open right now. Okay. Just this week. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend a promotional investment level because of the 5-year anniversary. And we wanted to give back. Okay. We just want it to be a no-brainer for people. We really want to encourage you to take that step and stop hopping around watching free trainings all day. which we love, but we want you getting results. Okay. So what we're going to do is you can pay for it in full and just make your investment all at once. If you do that, you will get a little bit of a price break on that for paying in full. I'm also going to extend, let me see. I could probably commit to 5. Okay. Team 5, no more than 5. If you pay in full for this program, you'll get a one-to-one coaching call with me. Okay. And that call is valued at $3,000. You'll get a one-to-one coaching call. Who's done one-to-one calls with me and what's it like? Put it in the comments. I just have this way of like digging in really fast, ripping your business apart, putting it back together, and then you're off and running. Okay. So the initial investment for paid in full, it'll be $59.27. Okay. So you can get the whole entire 12 months paid for. Obviously, you guys can see what the investment for college would be. We do work with a third party funding agency if anyone needs help with that. If you want to pay in full though, and you want to get that savings, we're offering a 20% savings there. Okay. If you want to do a payment plan, this is really important. You are committing to the 12-month program. I repeat, I'm saying this publicly, and I'm going to have you come back and watch this. You are committing to a 12-month business academy. I am absolutely not interested in working with people who have one toe in the water, like, I'm going to check it out. I'm going to try it out. You either know if I'm your coach or you don't. And I don't want anyone to engage and interact and come into our programs unless you're fully committed, because we're fully committed. I am so committed that sometimes I'm like, girl, you need to back off a little bit and like go read a book. Okay. I am all in. My team is all in. We need you to be all in. Okay. So when you make this payment plan option that we're giving you, it's a payment plan option, but you have committed to the full 12 months. Okay. So we will allow you to break up your payments, and it will be only $617 a month. Okay. That's our promotion we're doing because of the 5-year anniversary. With love. Yeah, you're either in or you're out. Absolutely. So we're going to do it for $617 a month. Now you might look at that and go, $617. If you're someone who's like, I don't have $617, you need this more than anyone on this call. You need to be able to say, yep, cool. I know how to generate that money, or I have that money, or you know what? I'm worth it. I'm all in. I'm going to find the money. I'm going to, do a 0% interest credit card, whatever. You saying yes to yourself is the best decision you can make. Just like I said yes when I started this company. Okay. So that's 6-Figure Breakthrough Business Academy. Put 6FB in the comments. If you're like, I want to know more, or I'd like to talk about that, whatever, put it in the comments. We'll hook you up. Okay. The other program is called Ignited Life Coaching. It's also a 12-month program. In this one, you do get connected with one of our certified master coaches. So if you're someone who wants, to be able to unlock some calls throughout the program based on your work that you're doing, Ignited Life Coaching is more of a blank slate. We customize your entire experience. It's for the person who is either at 6 figures, or you have all the foundational pieces down, and maybe you want to monetize your brand. So you want to launch coaching, you want to create a course, maybe do consulting. We do a lot of work where, people might build out an agency, or they want to write a book, become an author. We've had Lacey was on here actually earlier, and Lacey, she came into Ignited Life Coaching straight through. She didn't do 6FB. She came into Ignited Life Coaching because she has had a lot of success in the corporate world. And she's like, I want to create that success for myself. She watched our training. She's like, I want to work with them. I want to fast track. I want to go quick. She came into Ignited Life Coaching, and she came in. She watched all the videos. She was on the calls. She launched straight away, had a 5-figure launches, and she has a multiple 6-figure business. She'll probably do $500,000 this year. Okay. We also have women coming into Ignited Life Coaching that are launching podcasts, books. They're being asked to speak. Okay. The results we're getting are unbelievable. So if you have success, but you want more success, or you want to add to what you're doing, Ignited Life Coaching might be the best fit for you. So that one, just put ILC in the comments, ILC. And yes, you're a rock star. So what we'll do is we'll connect with you and see which program's best for you. If you're not sure, just put ILC in the comments. Ignited Life Coaching is normally if you invest in this program other times of the year, it's a $20,000 investment. As we talked about, what it costs to get education. It should be significantly higher than that. Absolutely. But what we're going to do for our 5-year anniversary promotion is if you pay in full, you'll also get that discount, and you'll get a call with me. It'll be $14,371. And then for ILC, you could do a monthly payment plan of $1497, which is again committing to the 12 months. Okay. It's a 12-month program. Again, I repeat, it's a 12-month program. But this is the thing. The average person that comes into our community, They'll come in, they'll learn, and then they'll continue on with us. They stay in our world because they're growing so fast. They go to that next level. We're here to meet you wherever you're at, but our intention is that you continue to rise up and soar and stay with us. Okay. So if you're not sure, just put 6FB or ILC, shoot me a message if you have any questions on it. We'll get you in there because we want to make sure that you have the simple systems and online strategies in sales and marketing to be able to create the success you want. So that way, when you want to invest in yourself, it's a no-brainer. Okay. You're like, yes, of course, this is what I want to do. Okay. And at the end of the day, the question is, if you don't do this, where will you be 6 months from now? Where will you be a year from now? What we've seen is that if people don't make that investment in themselves, they stay in the same spot. So it's just pain. If you're sick and tired of being where you are, you'll make a decision. Okay. You'll move forward. You'll invest, whether it's with me or somebody else. If you're not feeling the pain enough, then, you might continue on. So we want to move you into action. Okay. I love you, Pamela. Thank you. All right. Enough of that. Cause I just love just being able to gift that to you guys and give that is very exciting. Okay. Action items. Who is ready to win some fun stuff? So what we're going to do is we're getting this away. We have our Goal Digger journal. You can get this beautiful journal. You're going to love it. You also can get our Goal Digger devotionals. So I picked 52 Bible verses that I loved. That was all about abundance, prosperity, wealth, all the things. And then I have like a little interpretation on the back. So there's 52 cards. You could do one each day or one each week. And then also our 90-day goal crusher. So if you want to set a goal and like monitor it for 90 days, that's what this is for. It's really cool. Shout out to Steph because she came up with that idea and pretty much mapped out the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, they're just great. So you guys can win this. And this is how you're going to win. You're going to do your homework. So we have a homework post that just dropped. #homework number 1. Okay. #homework 1. And we'll put everything, all the replays, all the homework posts, everything will be in guide number 7 in Goal Digging Boss Babes. So if you're on YouTube, LinkedIn, or Instagram, go to our Facebook group, Goal Digging Boss Babes. Check out guide number 7. The replays will be there. The homework will be there. But this is what you're going to do for your homework. And I want you to be specific on the homework because I am going to review it. Okay. Choose type of group. I'm going to be hard on you. So be ready. What do I mean by that? If you need help, come into VIP. I'll help you. It's all with love. Okay. So what we're going to do is you're going to choose your type of group. Is your group for busy mompreneurs? So you're going to give, simple, cool hacks for the busy or, easy hacks for the busy mompreneur. Is it going to be a beauty group? And this be specific. It's going to be a beauty group for women over 50. Okay. I think Pamela's group is catered to that. Which Pamela, how many people are in your Facebook group, by the way? She has this whole group of women who are coming in there to like do makeup. It's bananas. Okay. So we don't want a product name in it. So nothing about nails or hair or whatever. Don't put product names in it. The group is not about your product. Look at that. Pamela has 46,000 members in her Facebook group. That's incredible. Not your product. Don't put your name in the group either. I forgot to mention that. Don't put your name in the group. The group is about the people. The group is about the community, not you. Okay. You can be on the cover, but don't put your name in it. Okay. All right. Second action item is create your Facebook group or rebrand. Okay. Yeah. Alicia, come to VIP and let's talk about, can we condense those, ditch those, do something with that? Groups are a lot of work. So one is probably best. Create your Facebook group or rebrand. So if you don't have your Facebook group, we might need to rebrand it. Okay. So we basically need to make the Facebook group or look at the one we have right now. 2000 is awesome. Congrats. Revisit the name of your group if it already exists. So I want you to put the name of your group. Actually, go ahead and just put the URL in the homework post. I'm going to look at it. Okay. I can't get in it, but I can at least see the cover and the name and all that. And then on a VIP, inside of VIP, I'm going to audit these for you. Okay. And so what we'll do, I'm going to audit them. We're going to go through that together. So tomorrow, what we're going to do, it's totally packed. Okay. So we're going to do 15 ways to fill up your group and your content strategy. That's what we're covering tomorrow. How do you get people in the group and how do you have good content in there? Okay. Once you learn this, you will be able to monetize it. It's magic. Okay. So that's the part that we need to really figure out. So what I want you to do, if this was helpful or you want to drum up some curiosity with this, I'm going to teach you how. Okay. Here we go. Take a picture of me. This is why I'm smiling and shaking like this. Take a picture. You got it? Take a picture. All right. Take a picture of me or a picture of you watching me. So you're kind of showing that you're here watching it. Okay. And then tag me in your stories at the Goal Digger Girl, and I'll give you a shout out. Okay. Tag me at the Goal Digger Girl, I'll give you a shout out. But what you can do is take that post and you can turn it into a curiosity post. So you can say, hey, if you're an entrepreneur and you want to learn how to grow your Facebook groups, let me know if you want to jump into this training. It's awesome. And you can strike up conversations with people. Yeah, share this with them, but get them into your Facebook group because they're probably your ideal avatar. Isn't that cool? I'm telling you guys, it's all connected and it's all awesome and you're going to love it. Okay. So we're going to go into VIP. So if you need the VIP link, check your email. Just put VIP in the comments if you need to get registered for VIP. You can also go and re-register for this challenge or this masterclass if you have that link. And then the next page will say, hey, would you like to do VIP? You can do it that way. And then check your email. The Zoom link is in there. Okay. But also remember, if you do VIP, you get the replays of everything. These videos are coming down after this week. So if you're like, oh my gosh, she just said so much stuff, I need to go back through this 10 times, do VIP, because then you can at your own leisure, you can go back through it. And you guys learn, implement, take action. #GetLit. Learn, implement, take action. You want to learn this, you want to implement, you want to take action, but please pay it forward and share this with your teams, with your clients. Like, teach them the stuff that you're learning. So you might need to go through it again and again. Okay. I'm the host. Yeah, that's why it's not started yet. Okay. So because we started a little bit later, I'll spend a little extra time with you guys on Zoom. Okay. All right. This was awesome. I love today. You guys nailed it. The energy was there. The fire was there. But most importantly, I need to see the homework. Okay. So start digging in. If you need help, come to VIP. And then we'll be kicking off day 2 right here, 11 a.m. Central tomorrow, talking about filling up those Facebook groups, content. The sky's the limit. All right. Great job today. So glad to have you guys. Until next time, get lit in your business and I need to find my buttons, and set your soul on fire. We'll see you soon.
Hi, my name is Sherry, and I've been a student of Kimberly's now for over a year. I started with 6FB, in which I wanted to scale my business, but she over-delivered. Oh my gosh, I never, in the life of all the coaching programs I've ever done and other coaches that are out there, I've never gotten the personalized attention as well as the white glove service. And guys, that was amazing for me. I was able to double my customers within 6 months of being in the program. And not only that, she gave the systems and all of the tools that I needed to help my team duplicate. And that was like gold for me because I never had that before. But not only that, she had belief in me when I was lacking that myself. I mean, there was a time where I was just at that rock bottom, and she gave me that hope so much that I enrolled in her Ignited Life coaching program, which I'm currently a student, and I'm telling you, it has changed everything. For the first time, I have that confidence, and I feel like I can serve people in such a bigger and better way. So I'll be forever indebted to Kimberly and her coaching team. They're amazing.
My name is Natalie Dreger, and I just want to share with you my experience in working with Kimberly over the last 4 weeks. So I finally have the blueprint that I have been looking for to expand my business and not just be busy on the daily basis, but actually productive. So I have been able to create new programs, a higher ticket coaching program, and also build my social media presence and my brand awareness that I've never been able to do before. So I am highly encouraging you to work with Kimberly and her coaching team. You are going to be blown away by the results. In just 4 weeks, I am super excited, and I just wish I would have done this sooner.